Hello, Thomas D. Cat family. Today is September 28, 2025. Leave a comment below. Like, rate, share, subscribe, reflect. And here's one thing on what I believe that can end, that should not be put in Hallmark's terms. Do not call out forgiveness like it's something short and simple. Because my best point of view is that if you have to address it, even if you're gonna say it's in the past. If it's not in the past, or if you're saying it's in the past, no. It doesn't work like Hallmark. It works like The Shining. And trust me when I say this, but The Shining's a perfect example. Like the red rum. Think of red rum that it was not going to be kept as a secret for long. Because that's just how I see that. My understanding is that no matter what, secrets do weigh you down. I know how ugly it is to be in that position. Yes, I had a dark secret. And one of my darkest secrets was when I was 16. I said something dumb in class about bringing a firearm to school, and that was my darkest secret then. It led me to being depressed. Led me remembering that cadence at the back of my head. It was the worst feeling I had. But I can say this, as if you weren't going through the same thing. And if you're afraid to get something, and if you don't know what happened then, but someone remembers that, then my best opinion is humble yourself. Be humble. Just surrender 10 minutes of listening and humble yourself. No matter what, because even if you think you understand something a little more than someone else, humble yourself. All of those things will require humility. But whether you address it or not, but if you don't address it, it's going to turn out like Jaws, where that great white shark was eating a lot of people, all because Chief Brody didn't address it. My point is this, that and if you don't address it, the boat will be eaten. Kind of like how Captain Quinn was eaten in the movie. And yes, part of humbling yourself means that don't excuse yourself. You don't want to excuse yourself. That's not. My opinion is that humility doesn't work that way. You have to be very clear that was not an excuse of X. Whether it's being an authority or not, part is that they're both human. Both parties are humans. Humble yourself to all of that. Put yourself in that situation. Resolve it. It doesn't take you through the rest of your life to resolve nothing. And absolutely, put yourself in this position and ask yourself, what did I do that was regretful? Whether it's from a past relationship, and think of past relationships. What actions that were taken that led me to regret X? What did I say that made me regret X? My point is this, that if you didn't face legal issues, but the dynamics were broken, shouldn't be too. It's okay to reach out. I'm not saying that if it's too late, start with saying, hey, I regret X because I was thinking about myself. Because when you say you're sorry, it says that I caught it on time, but forgiveness is just like going to a gym. It's a process. I mean, yes, the first part is that you have to tell the truth of a situation. Even if you don't feel unresolved anger, you have to tell the truth. That's the first step. Second step is that you may feel a little wishy-washy, in my best point of view. And it's still thinking about how it works. You may feel wishy-washy. Do I forgive? Do I forget? Do I forgive? Do I not forgive? Do I forgive? Do I not forgive? My point of view is that that's just how it works. The third thing is that you learn. It gets better. My point of view is see it from this perspective, is that you ask what lessons were learned, how you can use it as a teachable moment, and what actions that were imposed on you that will make you learn, and not to complete acts again. And don't excuse that. It gets ugly if you try to make it in the Hallmark movie terms. Don't gloss it over, because glossing it over is just like Hallmark. It gets ugly. So, number 3 is allowing yourself time to study that, but don't overstudy that. Don't overthink it. The fourth step is that to making similar references, naming a pattern. Naming the pattern to help you bring closer to what you need it complete, neatly closed. You don't have to forget the issue. No, that robs you from learning. But you have to be willing to ask yourself this: if you're willing to forgive, what did you learn from this issue? How can I understand this? It's, and does this help me understand that should I be excused when I act like X? Because that can help you. And the fourth thing is that acceptance. And acceptance is always the last step. Because if you really accept what happened, if you accepted the fact that you forgave, then that means you accepted what you learned from that issue. Whether you have a side to her story or not, still. You can call that out, but you don't have to like it. Because as number 2, you have to call. Because I left out step 2 is call that out. But if you're going to call it out, you have to have a calmer voice. Saying like, I am frustrated at X because this has happened before. And ultimately, after acceptance is that this is very crucial to the offending party, but ask the one that's frustrated at you, who, through a caring voice, ask this, are you still angry at them? And if they say yes, then you have to humble yourself to listen. Because the best part is when you humble yourself, you're helping yourself understand. Hands-on listening skills being good. You can help with your critical listening skills, and it's the best, and that's very important to healing what are dynamics that are broken. And it's not going to be like Hallmark overnight. No. But what you should do is make yourself be humbled. So now you know. So all of you, have a good night. I know Hana and bang bang. Ciao.